Today on Marilyn, fitness superstar Jillian Michaels is co-hosting the full show. Discover her fast fitness fixes that are easy to pull off when there's not a lot of time on the clock.
We're working lower body and upper body, and I know we're pressed for time, so we'll move on.
Oh, that's too bad we're pressed for time.
Then reduce wasted time and energy, whether it's on your meal planning, beauty routine, or next appointment. We've got the scoop from Abby Sharp, Christine Cho, and Dr. Brett Belchetz. Plus, World of Dance star Derek Hough is here, which means we're putting on our dancing shoes for a moment you can't miss. It all starts right now. Are you ready? Here's Marilyn.
Well, we've got a great show for you today. Today's all about saving you time. Please welcome my time-saving team, led by my co-host for the hour, Jillian Michaels, along with Abby Sharp, Dr. Brett Belchetz, and Christine Cho. This way. Jillian Michaels. Well, first of all, everyone have a seat, please. Jillian Michaels, good to have you back. It's been a couple of years, and, you know, you've been busy. Let's talk about work-life balance. I read through some of your notes, and I know, you know, she's got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old. She's like a fitness expert, and you're a coach and an entrepreneur. There's so much going on. One of the best things you said, Jillian, was when you want to save time and whatever, email and text chains, you say what?
Oh, my gosh. Have you ever been on one of those chains, and it's like, yes, no, I'll go. I'm like, take me off of it. Oh, my God. My inbox, there's like 25 emails about a lunch. I can't. I'm like, if anybody puts me on like a group email or group text, I will show up and like stab you. I can't. Don't do it. Don't. Sorry.
You say also to kind of to clean house a little bit, or to minimize things. You do have to clean house, and we're talking about relationships, friendships. What did you want to say about that?
I've just noticed that there's so much drama that you waste time on with either negative friendships or negative dating relationships. And especially, you know, now that I'm newly single and I have 2 young kids and I'm trying to run my business and like trying to date, if there's any drama, I'm like, girl, bye. Like, I can't. There's no time for that. And I notice it with friends as well and in business. Like, if there's drama, rethink it. There's no time for that, emotionally and literally.
I think you do that after a while. You go, what does this person or this relationship bring to me?
Yeah.
And if it's never anything positive, it's like you wish them well, but you have to kind of walk away from it.
Absolutely.
Walk away and walk away quietly and don't say a word to anybody else, because it's not about that drama.
Right.
Los Angeles traffic. Can we talk about LA traffic? Now, we're okay here. You know, but I see LA traffic.
Are you okay here?
I'm okay.
I'm moving here. Does any... What?
No, it's okay. I mean, there's Friday when they're going to go to the cottage. When you're in Calgary, when you're in the Bow and the Crow Child Trail, that's a little bit. It's not like LA traffic. I watch KTLA sometimes and I go, I don't live there.
Oh, man.
Okay, because it's busy. So what do you do? What do you do? How do you get your mind out of that?
Oh, my gosh. You can spend 2 hours going 10 miles in Los Angeles. I swear to you, at the wrong time of day. And so LA is uniquely hideous in this way, but I do think that traffic exists for everyone on one degree or another. And I schedule myself in such a way where I try to be in the same part of town all day.
Yeah, I've done that too.
So I'm not spending so much time commuting or in the car. So if I have to go into the city, then I have all my appointments in the city for that week.
Yeah, so you get listen to podcasts, books. That's how you make the best of that, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's just, if whatever it has to be where I have to travel or what have you, it's like I try to knock it all out, same area, same.
Very good, very good. Okay, Brett, emergency doctor. Hectic, hectic. What do you do to life-work balance?
Well, sometimes it's really, really difficult to balance the two because, you know, the truth is there's never a time where there isn't more work to be done. So if I'm not in the hospital, there's a paper that needs to be written, there's a talk that needs to be worked on. And so if you actually don't get that under control, if you don't become intentional about managing that, you can work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So,
but the word is intentional. You have to plan.
You have to plan. So one of the things that I recognized a few years ago is that I was letting it get out of hand and I would be working at all hours. So what I said is there are going to be nights that I'm going to book off, and I'm going to say 2 nights a week. These are, I don't care how much work I have to do, these are no work nights. I'm going to put my computer away, I'm going to put my cell phone away. These are times that are dedicated to my loved ones, to my friends, to my family. Because if you don't actually put that on the calendar and refuse to book anything else, the time all of a sudden disappears and you'll find that everything else gets booked up.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I like that book, One Day, that you're not doing anything. I remember Joe Rich, who's a therapist on the show, said you have to kind of, in the old days when you didn't have an iPhone, we'd take a big yellow marker and go, that is, no, don't plan anything that day.
I still do that.
And you can still fill it in, you can still fill in that time, like you can, right?
I've done that, but then it's like things.
Well,
you scratch it out. Yeah, you're really
the
black marker. No.
You're a new mom, Abby. What are 2 things you want to tell us?
Well, delegate. I think that I went back to work like immediately after giving birth, which was crazy. And so it really came down to, I know. It really came down to like building a good team to help me and to get support.
Right.
So whether it's friends or family or professional help or your partner, you don't need to do everything yourself. You don't need to be a super mom.
Right.
It really comes down to just, finding that balance and doing that with the help of other people.
Right. Christine Cho, one of the best points that you made is schedule vacations in advance.
Yeah.
Because that's something to look forward to.
People laugh. They say to me, like, what are you, always on vacation? I said, no, I work 7 days a week. I don't have holidays off. If you're an entrepreneur and a freelance artist like me, when you get work, you take it. And if you're ambitious, you don't want to say no.
Right.
But what I've learned is, okay, if I'm not going to say no and I love my job that much, I really do. Like, I love working. If you do love your job that much or you're that dedicated, then at least in advance, like, block off. And I have a paper, like I have an old school actual agenda.
Okay, a daytime.
And I actually write vacation.
Yeah.
And I put smiley faces and stickers, and I make it all happy, and I go.
Palm tree on it.
And I sign up for flight alerts. So if a flight drops and I'm somewhere I want to go, I just book it. I'm like, you know what? I'll deal with it after.
So, and learn, and the other thing I'd say before we walk on and talk to Abby about is time-saving strategies. Learn how not to feel guilty about not working. Yeah. Can you do that, Jillian Michaels?
I can now. When I was younger, it was I feel bad for millennials because they're a huge generation and they have to grind constantly. So I felt that way when I was in my early 30s, mid 30s, and then by mid 30s, I just burned out.
Yeah.
And I had fortunately built enough success that I could take a little more time for my family. So I don't. I'm like, I've been grinding for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to schedule that vacation.
That's right, schedule that vacation. Well, you all rest because Abby and Jillian and I are going to go over there to the kitchen. It's kind of our pseudo kitchen, talking about how to get dinner on the table fast, right? And making some shortcuts. And I got to tell you, listen, when time is a little bit of a crunch, people do takeout.
You
right?
do takeout.
Yeah.
That's, such a go-to for so many busy families.
Yeah, so convenience meals, and we're going to grade them and talk us through it and how to make them healthier.
Exactly.
First up is?
Takeout.
I like.
So fast food.
I know that you don't like that. Jillian, this is happiness to me, Jillian Michaels.
No, it's not.
Once in a while.
No, it isn't.
No, but like just one, not this, that.
But sometimes you take the button off. I know
But
that.
but from a fast food place?
Have you ever heard of Burger's Priest? It is the best. Me too. I don't think it's a fast food place. It's a place.
It's a place that we just need to go more often.
Is this how you wanted the segment to go?
It wasn't my plan, but it's working.
So what do you want to do?
Okay, so in general, in terms of grading, I would say fast food and takeout would be a D.
Yeah.
The benefit.
Failing.
I can't fail.
Not every day. We can fail. We can pick ourselves back up again.
Sure. Right.
So I would say from a benefits perspective, obviously time saving. You don't have to cook or clean or do the grocery shopping. Handheld for those of us who are crazy busy and trying to balance a bunch of things at once. But the downside is it gets expensive.
Yes, it
right?
does. You're right.
Even the value meals definitely add up. And the health issue, which I know Jillian's like really getting upset about.
Well, just because what you think you're saving now in money, time, what have you, you're gonna pay for exponentially down the road.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, I'm all for like burgers, right? Where you talk about making stuff over and what have you, but I just prefer to like a grass-fed, whole grain bun, and then like I'm down, I'm there, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Gluten-free, okay, fine?
I don't care about gluten-free.
Okay.
Personally, for me, I don't have a gluten issue,
Okay, so
and I
that's not
find
so
that if the grains are organic,
Then they're-
I have zero issues with it.
Okay,
personally.
good to know. That's good to know. So what is this all about?
So if we want to make it healthier, one of the things I like to do, a lot of takeout options now have like power bowls or salads.
Yes, they do.
Or you can like build and add whatever
Right.
in all your favorite ingredients.
Yeah.
So you want to get some lean protein in there, load up on the veggies, some kind of healthy fats.
I knew you'd
have
like
the
that,
dressing
Jillian
on
Michaels.
the side.
Yeah.
So lots of options here. This is a
in the power
yeah,
bowl.
the fries aren't like hidden under here. You're not digging for the fries.
Not even a potato. Okay,
right?
fine. All right.
Sweet potato, I'd be totally great.
Oh, yeah,
in
you're
a
okay
power
with
bowl.
that? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
that turns into a...
So this is a pretty great option, but on average, if you can make a few swaps, you're looking at least a C.
Okay. So put a little bit more time. Long-term goal is health. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is...
The grocery store prepared meals. So nowadays, a lot of grocery stores have the hot food counters or a variety of prepared meals.
right.
Like takeout, it's going to save you time because you don't have to do the cooking or the cleanup. I also find that nowadays, a lot of the grocery stores make their meals in-house.
Yes.
So they feel a little bit healthier. They're using whole ingredients. But the downside, again, is more expensive. Lots more packaging, like takeout as well. And most of the options are fried. They're like
are.
sitting
I know
under that
that.
heat lamp and they're like lots of gloopy sauce and it's
But people
not great.
say... People
That's
gloopy is my new word.
appetizing.
Yeah.
Adjective. Gloopy.
I take off the skin, so is that better?
Well, absolutely. I mean, with something like, if we want to make this healthier, first of all, hit up the salad bar. There's obviously lots of great options at the salad bar.
that, right?
Go for
I
those
do
leaner.
that.
Yeah.
I do exactly that, actually.
This is a
Every
perfectly
week.
great meal. And you could take the skin off to make it a little bit healthier because you're going to cut back on the sodium and the fat and the calories.
It turns into what grade?
At least a B+ right there.
Look, we got to
No
B+. All right. You are such a good star student.
You were a D.
I was a D, I know. But one day, when you come back to visit me in the winter, we're going to walk over to that store, and I'm going to tell you about it's going to change your life. Okay, what's this?
All right, so
I know.
meal.
You're gonna have fast food like crazy.
Love it. You're gonna love it. Rust.
Abby, what are you doing?
Sorry, I know.
You just gave me the D, girl.
But this
Is
was
grass-fed.
worth the D.
It's grass-fed.
All right, then I'm
Okay.
done.
D for delicious.
That's good. Jillian, I will never steer you wrong. Okay, up on this one.
Okay, meal delivery kits are becoming super popular, and I'm a big fan of these. I think they're great for families who maybe don't have a whole lot of time to do the grocery shopping,
More
or
of
the
these now.
chopping.
Yeah.
They don't have the creativity to come up with the meal ideas.
Right.
But they still want to control and actually prepare the food for their family.
Right.
The downside is, of course, that a lot more expensive in a lot of cases because you're paying for the labor and the delivery. And if you're a really picky eater, I always find that sometimes with the picky eating, if you're just like gluten-free or vegan, you've got a lot of dietary restrictions, there's not a whole lot of options for you.
Right.
And a lot of packaging, because a lot of them come in all these individual packaging. So on average, I think some of them are way better than others. Some are fantastic. But on average, I would give this a B.
Okay.
So we can make it healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to suggest is, throw some extra vegetables in there. Even if your kit does not come with a ton of veggies, hey, you can throw a little side salad, put a bag of spinach in with your meal, make it your own. And if a kit calls for you to fry something or use a lot of oil or salt, just cut back on the oil and salt. You're in control ultimately.
Yeah. Right.
So
we turn into a...
At least an A.
Yes. We got this.
Okay, she got it. Okay, we're good. The last one is what?
Meal prep.
Okay.
Meal prep. All right. So we love meal prep. I know Jillian and we are talking about this. It is harder than you think it is, right?
I strongly recommend it.
Yeah.
I just don't cook, period.
Yeah.
But
What do you do?
I do the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a bee.
Okay.
I got a bee.
You got a bee.
I
Okay.
do. I'm
But
a
that's good to know.
terrible chef.
Yeah, but meal prep, would you, with your kids and everything like that, what do you do? Okay, fine.
Well, I'm the worst. Like,
Yeah.
so I have little organic, like, bags of chips or pretzels or popcorn.
Yeah,
I make
yeah.
them little turkey sandwiches
that's
or
all right.
PB&J,
Yeah, you're
piece
like
of
me.
fruit.
You're like me.
I can't, like, the time-saving thing
Yeah,
is
yeah.
is legit for
Yeah.
me.
Right.
I'm following you.
I
So
get
I
it.
can
So-
do that and that.
Okay.
Totally. So I think it's great because, yes, it does take some time, but it will save you time throughout the week when you get to Tuesday night at 5 o'clock and you're like scrambling. And then, of course, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to go for the burger and fries.
Yeah.
So a little bit of time goes a long way. The downside is
doing that.
takes a lot more effort, right?
Yeah.
And cleanup.
I do
Cleanup
it
is
Sunday
crazy.
afternoons.
Sunday afternoons is the way to do it. That's what I do too.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Tupperware. There's a lot of pots and pans to clean. When my hubby knows it's meal prep day, I'm like, get out, because it's like a bomb went off in the kitchen. Seriously. So that's the challenge with that.
And then very quickly, because we have to go to break.
Yes. We can turn this into an A+ by,
Uh-huh.
of course, choosing the right ingredients, making it as healthy as
So
possible.
planning is
Planning
really
is so
one of the most
key.
right?
Absolutely. And I like to come up with a few different options. So a couple proteins. We got chickpeas and beef, a couple veggies, and a couple of our starches. And then you can like mix and match meals throughout the week so you don't get bored.
Got to carve out that time.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, Abby, great. We'll see you a little later on the show.
Yes.
Jillian, we'll see you when you come back. We're going to challenge Jillian to something else that she's going to disagree with. Man, I love that. I love that. Let's go for a burger. We'll be right back. Okay, my pal, fitness expert Jillian Michaels is my co-host today. There she is. And we're talking about saving time, and Christine is streamlining our beauty routine. How about that? Christine, show everybody. Yeah. Somebody was telling me today on the radio show that they know a friend, I don't know who the person is, that spends 2 hours. I know. Okay. Now I'm thinking when I was a young person, I probably spent an hour. I
2 hours doing what?
Makeup, hair,
Oh, no,
bob,
no.
no.
I'm a professional and
I can't. I don't want to
I
be
like to
there
sleep.
too long.
No.
But Christine, I don't want to be there too long. What's your routine?
Look, I fortunately, whenever I have to do hair and makeup, have a person. Yeah, who can
We
do
have
this.
people.
The rest of the time, it's like a baseball hat, like
Me
some
too.
soap, a little oil
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just out the door.
15 minutes max.
I can't.
I think that's more
Yeah.
typical. I say 15 minutes is more typical than 2 hours.
Okay,
Not that
okay.
there's anything wrong with
But
that if you
no,
have 2 hours.
I think when you're younger and you
That's a
have
lot.
a lot of time and you.
I was younger too once, and I didn't do that.
Well, I thought the longer I stayed in there, the better the makeup would be, and I was
Possibly.
wrong. Okay, let's talk about streamlining right now.
Okay, so
Christine, show.
first and foremost, we are multitaskers, so our
Yes.
products should be multitaskers.
Yeah, okay, very
so
good.
Clarins has this toning lotion. It basically helps if you use a cotton pad in circular motions, helps remove any leftover impurity. So it kind of cleans a little bit, tones and balances your pH of your skin, and also adds a little bit of hydration. So it's like a wet lotion. So that's great morning and night, and that's something that you can do that's easy to use and
So
does
you don't
more
need
than
water?
one thing.
No water? Like you just
No,
like
just put it on a cotton pad
Okay,
and just
done.
like, especially in the morning, like it's a great quick way to get your skin to feel like you're awake
Okay.
without using 6 different skincare products.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's that?
So then next, before you do your makeup, I like to use a spray that does more than one thing, okay?
Yeah.
So like all of my products. Smashbox has this photo finish spray primer. So primer, typically you think of a lotion you smear on your face. This you actually spray. It's more fun to do, and it kind of, if you're really sleepy, it wakes you up. It also helps your makeup last longer, and then
Gives
when
you a
you're
little
done,
shimmy.
yeah, you shimmy while you do it.
Walk right
So
through
you
it.
have to like, yeah.
That was fun. Okay. But tell me something. What does primer, like, what is
So
it made out of?
it has molecules that help the actual makeup stick to it.
Right.
So it's helping your makeup literally, and I tested this. I was like, oh, it's probably just marketing. I tried a primer and didn't use a primer with foundation. It definitely helps makeup last longer.
Okay.
Look smoother. And then afterwards, it actually makes my skin look more like skin so that when I'm wearing makeup, it doesn't look like a mask.
Okay. Yeah. She's watching.
You have perfect skin.
Stop.
Which is
Do you know
why
there's 65 products on my face? So
I
that's why.
don't believe you. But okay.
Are you guys like this? Come on. Okay, and then last, with makeup, if you're not into foundation, I have clients and friends who are like, oh, I hate the feeling of foundation. I don't want to. Okay, don't do what you don't like. Like, people come to me and complain. Nobody's forcing you to wear makeup. This is a skin tone optimizer by Vita Liberata. It's called Beauty Blur. It actually gives you a slight tan. Who doesn't want a tan?
Yeah.
And it gives you a kind of a golden glow. There's light, medium, dark, so it just adjusts to your skin tone, and it smooths out your skin. It's kind of like a primer, smoother, all in one.
Filter.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Right?
Now then we got to deal with that.
Yeah, so that
Nice.
gives you that nice glow and
Right.
tan. So I love that product. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now the next
then-
thing is streamlining your makeup routine.
So yeah, so when you
less is more when you get older. I'm just saying, you put a lot of makeup
100%.
on
100%.
when you're younger and spend 2
Yeah.
hours in the bathroom to look older, and when you turn 60, you spend 5 minutes because you want to look younger. That's what you do, right? That's what you do.
And you know what? The one thing that's really youthful, I find that a feature everyone skips, the cheeks. Like, give yourself like a nice glow and a flush cheek. That's a very typical thing. So NARS has this highlighter, but it has pigment. So they're named after really exotic places too. Like, this one's called Maldives. I'm wearing St. Bart's because I want to be there right now. But it's a highlighter.
Seychelles?
I actually think they do. But another trick is to use a larger brush, because larger surface area, larger brush,
gotcha.
you save time. So instead of struggling with a small brush and precision, especially if you're not a makeup artist and you're not a pro, take a huge brush, dip it in some pigment, and do a really big, soft sweep, light-handed.
Okay.
And then just cup your whole cheek, and don't even stress about, where do I put the contour?
Okay.
Just do the whole thing.
Very
and give
good.
yourself a quick glow.
That's quick. And so the next thing is what? What do we do
So
next?
with hair, because hair
Yeah.
takes forever. For me, I feel like styling your own hair is like the hardest thing to do well.
Okay, who's coming in? Oh, Lena is coming. Come on in. Hello. Your hair is up in a thing.
Okay, so yeah, what is this?
What is this?
So one of the ways I like to save time, somebody else
she
mentioned
going
this
out with
today.
that?
Yeah, this is the
She's
new
done.
runway trend.
I love it.
To spend time to save time, right?
Yeah, right.
So if you have a couple hours or time at night during the day when you're not going out, do pin curls. So that's what this is. Use
My
a
Nana
curling
used to
iron.
do that.
Yes, it's like an invisible hot roller.
Yeah, remember? Did
So-
you have your mother or your grandmother do something like that? Look at me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in the. I can't even keep serious with you.
Okay, I'm
guys.
going to buy you pin curls now.
You for real?
I'm for real, Jillian. Okay. I'm for real. Aren't you glad you came back?
Absolutely.
So what this does is basically puts a curl or a wave in that last days. So if you can do with dry shampoo and you're not washing your hair every night,
Okay.
the curl that you release, watch this. And first I'm gonna say, look at this.
Something.
Boing.
Look at that. Yeah.
So what's interesting is there's actual volume, and I use a spray that enhances the wave. So Kevin Murphy has Killer Waves. It's such a great professional line. You can get it at the salon. The Killer Waves, and it has this beautiful diffuse spray. Smells nice, but it actually improves the elasticity. The elasticity of the hair.
Lovely.
And it helps hold the curl. And what's cool is, look at this. When
Oh
you
my
take out the
gosh.
whole head, put your head upside down for me. You mess it up.
Mess it up.
That's
Don't
the
brush
secret.
it through.
Yeah, and flip it back like, yeah.
And get now shimmy here.
Pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
And you can brush it if you want a soft look.
Gorgeous.
Or you can define it. If you want to put it in dry hair, you can actually use Killer Waves to define the waves or curls. Otherwise, leave it. I love that.
Well, streamlining everything. Thank you, Christine Cho. Okay, more with Jillian Michaels when we come back. We'll be right back. Hey, Jillian Michaels is co-hosting today. So good to have you. Dr. Brett Belchetz is saving us time and patience at the doctor's office, and I'm only going to give you 4 minutes, man. I usually have to wait 45 minutes to see you, so you tell me what we can do.
All right, the pressure's on. So there's
Yeah.
a bunch of things that you can do. If you're organized well, you can save a lot of time at the doctor's
And
office.
so what do you mean by that?
So first of all, one of the most important things is pick your time well.
Okay. Yeah.
So people go, they phone in, they just accept whatever appointment is given to them. You want to aim for an appointment first thing in the morning or first thing in the afternoon, because middle of the morning or middle of the afternoon, the doctor's already seen a few patients. Very likely the doctor's starting to run behind. Those are the worst times that you can book for. So you want to get them before they get behind in their day. The other thing that's really important when you book that appointment, ask the receptionist what's a good time for the doctor, because every doctor has their own cadence, their own rhythm. You want to know when they're the least backed up.
Okay, that's good to know because everyone's so different. And you say call ahead. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so just like any other thing that you're going to do in your life, so, if you're looking at a flight that you might want to go on, you want to find out how things are going. So most people don't even think about it. They have a 1:30 appointment and they go at 1:30, but
sometimes they don't pick up the phone.
If they don't,
I'm just
they
thinking,
don't.
I was at the doctor's the other day, and 90 minutes I was waiting, and my assistant's freaking out because and I thought, like, I can just call it.
Yeah,
Like,
why not?
literally, I was having a panic attack, and they were, sorry, we're running behind. Had I called ahead of
You know
time?
what? Call an hour before your
Okay.
appointment. Say, is the doctor running on time? Should I come or should I come a little bit late? And if the receptionist answers, they're usually going to be reasonable. The other thing is once you're there, just say things went haywire when you're there, the doctor's running late. There's no harm in asking the receptionist if it's okay if you slip out for half an hour to run some errands. This is a great time.
Okay.
Drop in, buy something you need to buy, go to the bank, etc. Get your errands out of the way if they're local and around the doctor's office.
Check in when you get there. Don't
Absolutely.
normal people, isn't that a normal kind of thing to do, or people forget to do that?
Well, so in larger clinics, and especially in the hospital, we now have electronic check-in kiosks.
Okay.
So a lot of the times what will happen is a patient will go, they'll check in, and they'll go sit down and wait and wait. So really important to go physically to the receptionist in that setting. Make sure your check-in was processed properly. I've seen people wait hours because they didn't check in properly.
Okay.
The other thing is if you have checked in electronically and you have spoken to the receptionist and it seems like you're not getting seen, there's nothing wrong with going up to the receptionist and just asking politely, let's make sure that we didn't miss my time. Say, I've been waiting 45 minutes, just wondering if everything's okay.
Tone is very important. Not, I've been waiting for 45 minutes.
Yes.
I've just been waiting for 45 minutes. I hope you have my paperwork because it's still
Yes.
going through. Okay, fine.
That's
Yeah.
really, really important. So
We're going to work on that.
I see this.
On the tone.
Things to work on today.
Yeah, I'm working on the tone.
I work in the ER. Everybody sounds angry when they try to ask about their wait time.
I know. It's urgency. Yeah.
Little hint is if you approach the receptionist or the nurses, with anger in your tone, that never ends well. So, be factual.
Jillian?
Don't be emotional.
Work on the tone.
Okay, coming prepared. I mean,
Yeah.
I would assume that you would mean to bring maybe medications that we're taking, or what else do we need
So
to
there's
bring?
a few things. So
Okay.
often visits will involve things like forms that you have to fill out, paperwork. So make sure you know what that is in advance. If there's a website that the doctor has where you can download those and print them off, get it done, get it filled out. You don't want to waste your doctor's appointment time filling out forms versus speaking to the doctor.
Okay.
But you're absolutely right. You want to come in with notes about what you're coming to talk about in your past medical conditions, because in the heat of the moment, I've seen this all the time, patients forget because they feel so pressured.
Sure.
You don't want that to be you.
Okay, then discuss one thing per
Yes.
appointment, and usually appointments are how long?
So
on
it
average.
depends on the doctor. It's usually
Yeah.
about 10 to 15 minutes maximum. So this is the point. Patients do get, a little peeved about this, and they say, well, I've got 3 issues. The problem is, even if you have those 3 issues, that doesn't mean your appointment gets any longer. So now, if you're asking the doctor to address 3 issues in 10 minutes, you're only getting 3 minutes for each issue. And it's impossible for a doctor to thoroughly assess any of those issues in 3 minutes. So you're not going to get good care, and this is how mistakes happen. So you're much better off if you've got 3 really important issues, book 3 separate appointments.
And take notes, and take notes.
Take notes. When you're there, this is the final thing. Take notes on what the doctor is telling you. So there's tons of research that shows that the doctor, absolutely, the things that they tell you, you forget the majority of what they tell you within minutes of the end of that visit, and then you've kind of wasted your time because you have no idea what you were diagnosed
I
with.
remembered everything you just said. And more importantly, I got to go change because I got to go work out with Jillian Michaels when we come back. So Jillian Michaels is co-hosting with me today. They said, Jillian Michaels is coming on. You wanted to co-host? I said, yes. They said, you're going to have to work out with her. I went, okay. So we're talking with our experts today about streamlining, saving time. We want to make the most of our workouts.
Yeah.
So take it away, my friend.
So look, you can have a very effective workout in a short period of time, but it's based on the techniques you're incorporating.
Right.
First thing, multiple muscle group exercises, which we're going to be demoing. So it would be like a squat to a press. Why? Burns more calories while you're doing it, burns more calories after it's over, saves time.
There you go. Use multiple.
Oh, there was a little sound effect.
Yes.
I love it.
For special guests only.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Second one, high intensity interval training, HIIT training. You guys have been hearing a lot about this for a while. Another one.
I know.
Wow. Sorry. So it's a very effective technique because We're challenging the body at a, quote, high intensity. And what this does is it, again, burns more calories during and after the workout. But on top of that, it's accelerating your level of fitness because your body's adapting to the intensity and the stress at a faster pace.
And then lift weights is next.
Lifting weights, big deal. Huge. Big. Oh, I didn't hear it yet.
Sound.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Because I said it.
I didn't hear that one. I just did it. I did it. I got it.
You got it. You got it.
I got it, girl. I got it. Okay. Moving. Right. The
Lift
sound
weights.
effect thing is we're lifting weights. So it burns more calories,
does.
right? And what it's going to do is help you boost your metabolism, maintain your muscle and your bone density. You're not going to get bigger. That's a myth. That's a fallacy.
so
And if
true.
you really, really want to get, I lift weights. I'm muscular, not huge. I'm 112 pounds.
But bone density is so
Oh my gosh, it's major. Yeah. And we
It is.
all want to keep our metabolism up as we
Yeah.
get older.
Right.
This is how you do it.
And then circuit training.
Right. So what we want to do. Where is it now? Now I'm lost without
I
it.
have no pull on this show. Okay.
Circuit training is when we essentially take all the techniques and put them together in swift succession. So there's no rest, saving time, and again, burning more calories.
So how often do you want us to work out per day, or how long?
Well, if we're training the way I'm talking about,
Yeah.
20 minutes a day will do it.
Yeah,
And I can get you incredible results
Yeah.
in that time frame, but you got to do it how I'm telling you to.
Yeah, okay.
And 4 times a week,
Okay.
preferably 5.
All right, let's work out.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to demo, right? So
There we go.
we got
Yeah,
our
we are.
weights. Our
Okay.
first move is going to be a squat press, right? So we're holding the weights 90 degrees, feet hip width apart, squat down, come up, press. Again, a combo lift, right? So we're working lower body and upper body, and I know we're pressed for time, so we'll move on.
Oh, that's too bad we're pressed for time. That's really too bad. Okay, good.
Next move.
But you know I love spending time with
I'm
you. Okay.
sure, yes, especially
Over a
when
glass
we're
of wine
working
and
out.
a hamburger, but you know, that's my thing. Deadlift to an upright row. What is that?
Okay, so I'm gonna just turn to the side
Sure.
a little bit.
Yeah,
So you guys can see form.
Yeah.
So feet are hip width apart, right? We've got a soft bend in the knee, which means you're not deep, ever so slightly.
this way.
Back is flat.
Okay.
Keep the weights close to the body and bend down, hinging at the hips. Go until your back rounds, which is too far. So flatten that back. Yeah. And as soon as you start to do this, that means
much.
you've gone too far. Exactly, because you're compromised by your
Right.
flexibility. Then we come up and we just row at the top. So we're working
okay.
hamstrings, glutes,
Look at
and
the
upper
muscles,
back.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Huh?
that's why she wears sleeveless. Okay. Chest fly.
Next one. So I feel a little, we might be a little cross. Should we go this way, you think?
Sure.
Maybe so we're not
That's my best side.
sticking.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna come down to the mat, and we're gonna do a chest fly and a bridge, which works chest obviously and glutes. So we take our weights, hold them over our chest, heels by our tush, and what we're gonna do is open the weights out to the side, and as we come up for that fly, we're gonna lift our booty and squeeze. Yeah, girl, look at you, fire, fire,
Higher.
yeah. So again, we've got core, we've got booty, and we've got chest and shoulders,
Oh, that's a
saving
lot.
time, burning more calories.
I like that.
So,
one. Oh, yeah. All right, and then what's the
okay.
next one?
All right. So our next one, I gotta look and see what do we do. Oh, this is a tough one.
It says
plank with
renegade.
renegade rows. Yeah.
Renegade. Why so tough with the words? Okay. Okay, here we go.
All right. So we're coming into our plank position, right? So on this one, because we're doing plank and rows at the same time, feet are gonna be a little bit wider than a traditional plank, so you have better base of stability. Weights are closer together and directly underneath the chest. And then from right here, we just row to the side of the body. But look at you crushing this, girl. I'm serious.
I've been working out, knowing you
You're
were
a
coming.
beast. Yeah. That's amazing. And the form is perfect. Good. That's amazing. So that one does a lot. It
Yeah.
works core and back and biceps. So again, saving time, burning calories. Same theme. Now, we've got another move, last one, and it's gonna be a HIIT interval, as I mentioned. So, I mean, I don't think there's anything you can't do, but we're gonna do mountain climbers.
Right.
You could do burpees, though. You're
Whatever you want to do, I'm in.
Oh! All right,
Do
then.
mountain climbers and burpees? What do you want to do?
Why don't we do something
time do we have?
fancy?
30
Let's do a
seconds.
fancy one.
Do fancy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do ninja knee tuck burpees. So you can use your hands.
Oh!
All right, you ready? So we're gonna pop up.
Oh, forget it.
Okay.
I can't do this! Jillian Michaels! Derek Hough from World of Dance coming up next. You're incredible. We'll be right back.
Up next, World of Dance star Derek Hough is here, which means we're putting on our dancing shoes for a moment you can't miss. Stay tuned.
Please welcome two-time award winner, Emmy Award winner, Derek Hough.
I can't help myself.
Really, really. World, you can't help yourself, but we love it when you can't help
I can't help
yourself.
it. And also that jacket, it was so tight. I was like, I can't move in this jacket.
Congratulations, season 2 of World of Dance.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And
It's amazing, man.
What a great group.
So
By the
good.
way, I've never met Jenna, but I've interviewed Neo, and I've interviewed Jennifer Lopez, and
Yes.
this is my first time interviewing you. So I'm getting through the course.
This is
through
it.
the judge. This is
By the way,
okay.
have you noticed that like only Jennifer Lopez's hair is blowing in the wind?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah, it is.
amazing. It's incredible.
There are lots of competitors on this. I love the fact that you don't shame, you encourage,
Yes.
you, as you said to me on Chum this morning, you want them to be better. And I love the fact that they are feeling comfortable to do that.
Yeah, when we're in the, I say like we're not in the business of breaking dreams. We're in the business of feeding dreams.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
even some of the dancers that aren't quite there yet, but we want to encourage them to keep dancing, to keep moving.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the show: the energy of the show, the intention of it. It's extraordinary, and the talent is like.
Amazing.
I mean, I can't help. I've never watched myself watch something before. This has been like eye-opening for me to see my facial reactions. I'm like,
Really?
what's happening to my face? I'm like, oh, ow. I was like, dude, my face is like, I don't know.
Do you wish as a young man that you had dance show competitions like this? Because I'm sure there weren't a lot of guys in dance.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, not so much. I think, you know, for me personally,
Yeah.
my experience, I mean, I was bullied at school and dancing wasn't cool for guys at the time. So now it's really cool to see dancing thrive.
It is
You
thriving,
know,
yeah.
thriving and you know, being appreciated and seen as these athletes, really.
Yes,
You know,
they are.
these incredible
Right.
athletes that defy gravity and are just beautiful artists, and their storytelling and articulating movement with their bodies. It's just,
Beautiful.
It's a stunning thing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you remember Luca and Jenna Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, they're from Canada.
They are. Oh, hey.
They
Gee,
came on
speaking
our
of
show.
defying gravity,
Yeah,
hello.
like that's them being on the show not too long ago, and I went,
Yeah.
what the heck is that?
And this, yeah.
So isn't that, they were amazing.
Wait.
Amazing. Yeah.
I love it, man.
I love it. I
at
love
that.
it. I love it. Okay, well, I say congratulations. That we were
Right,
so
I was
thrilled to have them.
mesmerized. I was like-
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing before we got a little dance competition happening here. You're going to be a judge, okay? You have to guess what the dance is.
My favorite part, by the way, of this is the off screen. They're going like this. They're going, oh my gosh, no.
So we're going to do some fun right now. We're going to, okay, give Derek noise-canceling headphones, and he's going to guess which style of dance our experts that were on the show today are attempting to perform. In other words, I give back to my guests, especially to Jillian Michaels. Okay, it's time for our dance-off. Let's go over here. There, right. Hold on to these, Derek Hough. Hold on to these. Okay, so the deal is, first to the dance floor, Derek, is Abby Sharp. She's a nutritionist, new mother.
Yes, Addie Sharp. Yes. Yes.
Abby is going to open up her envelope to find out what dance you have to perform, but you won't say anything out
Do I put
loud.
this on?
And you're going to put on your headphones right now.
Oh,
you got it.
right now, okay.
hit the music,
All right.
everybody. Derek, what? Okay.
All right. It's okay. I mean, I'm guessing by the lasso, I'm thinking line dancing. Yeah.
Line dancing. Abby Sharp, everybody.
We got a line dancer.
Next up
We got a line
is
dancer here.
my girl.
line
Please
dancer.
welcome Jillian Michaels, everybody.
Ambush!
It's the
Yes.
least I could do. I want to see how flexible you are. Can you read it quietly? Put on your headsets. Okay.
Gotcha. She knows.
Jillian Michaels, 3, 2, 1, hit it, girl.
It was so good.
What do you mean? What is it?
What is it, Jill?
Yes!
Wait, what was it?
Yeah!
Oh, hip hop. Yeah.
Forget it!
Wait.
Just forget
They're
it!
kind of like in a similar circle of life, you know, hip hop, breakdancing.
But let's hear it for Jillian
Yeah,
Michaels.
Jillian.
Okay.
By the way, you rocked the shoot, man. That was good. You rocked it.
Next up, Dr. Brett Belchetz. Please read your envelope. Let's see what the emergency doctor has to do. I love that you guys are all good sports. Okay, 3, 2, 1, hit it.
Yes. First of all, I just want to comment on your fantastic spirit fingers. Ballet, of course, the rockers.
How's Jillian Michaels doing over there? Is she okay? She's all right?
She's killing it.
Very sad. She's very sad.
Oh my God, I hope you know that I am vengeful.
Okay, yeah. Next up, Christine, show everybody. Beautiful Christine show.
I can't breathe.
You can't breathe. You're gonna be fine. Okay, headsets are on. Derek, it's only Derek Hough, that's all.
Oh, God.
Okay, Christine show, makeup
Okay, hold on.
artist.
I have to get into
talented
character.
girl. All right, Christine, let's see what you got in 3, 2. Uh-oh, she's got attitude. 1.
Ready.
Derek, get in here. Floor director Derek. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go for it, baby.